Hey everybody, I'm your host GadgetRaven, here to welcome you back for another episode of Ravencraft. So, last episode we discussed possibly doing some stuff with Redstone. So, I got to thinking and decided, why don't we do some sort of an automated farm, something or other. Auto harvest farm. So I set up another area down here. I haven't put anything into it yet. I missed the chest again. I just made all the structure for it and kind of mapped it out so we wouldn't have to fumble around as much. So you might be able to guess what's going on, what will happen just by looking at it. The glowstone is there because crops won't grow without enough light. I originally was going to do one of the light-based cropped ones, which is basically you hit a button, the lights go off, the door closes, and all the stuff pops out. But I figured I should try. I felt like trying something new. So it'll be kind of like an irrigation farm, but with a few kind of tweaks and changes. There's quite a few ways you can do this different than I have, and I'll outline them as I go. I made a little infinite water source here for when we need water. I think I brought buckets. Yep. Okay. But yeah, let's get started. Ugh, why am I having such trouble with this ladder? Okay. Maybe I need like a little sissy wall thing so that I don't fall down. Can put it there or something. So, we have these levers. We have a pile of redstone and redstone stuff. And a few other knickknacks lying about. I need I'll make a workbench first things first, because we're gonna need one for our redstone recipes. Okay, so redstone can be used for many different things. It is primarily like an electricity, it sends a signal, etc. We're gonna make a couple repeaters because we might need them. Say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need more torches. Fine. I'll start with 2 and make more if I need them. This is how you make a repeater to start with. Okay, so we got our repeaters, got our redstone. I'll try and explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it as I go, so you get a better understanding. So we're going to start off with basic redstone. Redstone is like a wire, even though it's a dust, that transmits a signal, off or on. A lever is actually a redstone device that powers blocks and provides signals. So when you have it on, it powers this block that it's touching, which powers the redstone which is beside it. That's the basics of that. You can use levers, you can use buttons. I'm going to use a lever in this video because it's easier, and if you're following at home, it'll be easier for you to set up rather than setting up a timing system and making everything on schedule. I might upgrade it later to do so, just because. But yeah, we actually want this one to snake around here. Boom, boom. Okay, and another property that redstone has, I'll just turn this on to show you. Well, first of all, over distance, redstone decays. As you can see, it's not as bright here as over here. I think it's 15 blocks about that it takes before the signal dies completely. So if that happens, you can put repeaters in between to keep the signal going. But we don't need one here because we have enough distance. So when a block that's powered by redstone has a torch connected to it, like so, the the torch will invert whatever the signal is. So this is on, inverted to off. Oops. I'm gonna have to just nerd pull up here while we do this. So on and then off up top. Okay. So we have that set up, I think. And we're going to do another one here. Come on. Let's climb here. Dink. Dink. And I can stick that one on top. And another one here. Dink. And I can put that one up top. Okay, so over here we have our other levers that we want to wire up in a similar fashion. Doot, 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 doot. You have to be careful not to cross the redstone or else it'll connect together. If you're having issues with that, you can actually put a repeater in so that it won't connect. So like for example, if there's a repeater here, then this redstone won't connect to that. This is just little redstone management tips. Boop, 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 boop. So we are powering this block in the same way we did the other before, and we are going to do this one. I'm going to stick in a repeater on the off chance that the signal won't make it, just to be safe. Okay, just to explain repeaters, in case you are wondering what they do. Besides repeating a signal, they also have this on it, which is the delay. When you're repeating a signal, there's always a delay. By default, it's set to 1, it has 2, 3, 4, and the delay is counted in ticks. So, a tick is pretty much an in-game second, quote unquote. It is how often redstone gets updated in-game. So 1 tick is 1/10 of a second. So every one of these you go up is another 1/10 of a second, up to 4/10 of a second in delay. And if you want to, you could put another one in and have like 8/10 of a second in order to tune whatever you want to be timed however you want, if you need timing set up. But we shouldn't for our purposes. Okay, now I need to get up here. Do I have a pick? I do. Cool. That will make things easier. Okay. Get out. Up, up. And just do one of these. Ding, ding. Okay. So, as we said, we will repeat this one like that. The other one, it comes up here. So that lever is off. We basically did that to repeat the signal upwards, horizontally. A little trick because redstone can only go vertical. So instead of like ding 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 climbing like a hill, you can just go straight up by stacking torches. Okay. Doop-a-doop. And then the other one stacks up to here. Like so. Actually. Here is where we want that one. Just let me put some floor in here so I can go across. And this is where the other one comes up. Oops. Okay. Okay. I'm going to... First of all, I'm going to make a staircase down so that I don't have to keep pulling. Okay. I'm going to turn on one of these so you can see the signal at the top. Okay. Oop, actually, it goes this way. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so as you can see, that one is on, so I'm not lying to you. Put a thing beside the block that's powered, and suddenly it inverts it. I need to grab a few more torches here. Zombies in the walls. Okay, so torches, I've shown them on screen before. They're just sticks with redstone on top. 4 should be good. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. So we need a few torches set up here, like so. Inverted, inverted. Okay. So these are the signals that are all up here, and we are putting some here and here. Okay. So, what the heck did I just do? That's probably what you're wondering. Okay, so this contraption is actually 2 AND gates. Actually, I don't need these here. Well, I'll just describe this. Okay. This layout with a torch, and a torch on the blocks like this with redstone in between is what's called an AND gate. And basically your signal is coming in from the sides wherever. So I have them coming in here and here. Likewise, you could put like a lever here and a lever here and turn them on or whatever. And basically what an AND gate is it compares the 2 signals coming in, and it says if this signal coming in and this signal coming in are on, then I will turn on and send out a signal. If this signal coming in and this signal coming in are off, then I don't put out a signal. If one is on and one is off, then I don't put out a signal. I only put out a signal when both sides are on. So we need the lever set, this is where this is coming from, and like the lever on this side, and the lever on this side, which could also be a button if you wanted. We want both of them on for our output signal to be on. And then we doubled that up here, so we have 2 AND gates, both using this one as the same signal. I'll explain why I'm doing this after. But what we don't want an AND gate. We want what's called a NAND gate, which is a not AND gate, so it does the exact opposite. And the reason why we want this here is because we are going to be using pistons to hold back our water. And we want the pistons always open, and then we want them to shut when there's no signal, which is the opposite of what a piston does. So first let's build our pistons here. 1, 2, oops. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1, 2, 1, 2, and the wood across the top, just like that, 2 pistons. Okay, so I'll just quickly show off a piston here in case you don't know. Piston is retracted by default. When you give it a signal, it goes outwards from however you pass it a signal. And pistons can push blocks. They also hold back liquids like water. So that is exactly what we're using it in this case, to flood our crops. So we are putting our piston in the corner here. Let's see if I can get it the right way. 15? No. Might need to not fall. Yeah. Okay. So put this redstone. And we're just going to power a block here beside it because we don't want to go all the way around to curve it in there. The block is being powered by the redstone, which is powering the piston. The piston is open. So now, if we stick water in here, our water is held back by the piston, which is exactly what we want. Now, we are doing the same here. I'll need to boop, boop. There, of course, there's nothing there to stand on, but we can fix that. Piston. Apparently I didn't have that dug out. I'll just do this so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, other bucket. Like so. Except this one's not powered. And now it is. Okay. Oh, apparently outside must be over here somewhere. They're dying in the sun. Okay, so both of our pistons are powered. They are blocking the water. We have our two AND gates. This is the one that's switched and the other one that isn't. So let us demonstrate. We have this one on, this one off. The reason why we have these levers here is so we can choose which sides we want to irrigate. So this one is linked to the piston on this side, and this one is linked to the piston on that side. So if we have both of them on, and we flip this switch, as you can see, the water comes down both sides and sprays all over the floor. We have it spraying all over the floor, but we have a solution for that too, which I forgot to do. Go away. Okay, to solve that problem, you can use signs, which is what we're doing. If you put up a sign, water won't go past the sign, so let's do this again. I should have done this first, but I forgot. So yeah, the water stops at the signs. Cool. Perfect. And so we'll turn off the right side, turn it on. Left side goes. Turn off the left side, turn it on. Neither side goes. So with this, we can select which crops we want to irrigate. So for example, if we wanted, we could go sign, grab some crop stuff, some of these, or wheat actually is what we want, and potatoes. And we could say the right side is potatoes, the left side is wheat, and we can irrigate just the wheat or just the potatoes, or both, whichever we think is best. We should turn off this water here. Okay. So, now let us do some farming. Okay, so since this side is wheat, we can stand here and... why is this not regrowing? Good. Okay. Put down some wheat. Put down some potatoes. Man, having a hard time here. Whatever. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, like you normally would. Grab some bone meal to make this go faster. Faster, faster. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna put my wussy block up here. Whoop. Safety. Ugh, accidentally chucked my stuff on the ground. Okay, so now, boom, boom, boom. Grow, 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 grow. Takes a lot longer now that you have to constantly spam click to get stuff to grow. Ding, ding, ding. I guess I can just hold it. Potatoes have grown. Okay. There's one more safety thing I want to put in. These iron bars. The reason we're putting in the iron bars is because without them our crops will fly up where we don't want them. And we want to keep them in our system properly. So put on the iron bars like so. Okay. And we'll put some here like that. Okay. So now we are set. We can hit this lever. It does nothing because neither of them are set. We say, okay, we want some wheat. Hit that one. Water comes down. It's buggy every once in a while. And then we can just wait until all of the stuff comes. It kind of varies, which is another reason why I'm using a lever. Okay, it's good to go. We want potatoes. Whole bunch of potatoes. Okay, potatoes are there, and they're all in the chest because they flow down into the hopper. Magic. So, I'm gonna put another one here, and here, and here, so that I don't fall down. I don't need this one here. Okay. And that is that. Now, what could you do to expand on this? If you want to make it bigger, you can. I only did it with little small crops because I don't need a lot of crops, but you could easily just expand it to as large as you want. You could do like an entire like block farm, like all the way out. The like 9 by 9 farm with one block of water in the middle with something on top to prevent the stuff from going into it, like a lily pad or something. And same on this side. Oops. Or you could make like straight back ones that flow down this way. And you can also stack these. These are stackable. I made them to be stackable. So you could have a farm on top of a farm on top of a farm, and then select which level you want to clear off. But I just did 2 small ones because it's inside our base. I don't want it taking up too much space, and yeah, that's that. So, that is my super magical new farm. That's how we will be getting our potatoes and stuff from now on. Save us some time. Basically the time of running around and hitting them all. You still need to plant all your crops. I just wanted to cut back on the farming time, especially since you can just like put down your potatoes and leave and come back a while later, right? And they'll be good. Oops. That's one thing you have to be careful of. I was thinking of putting half slabs in here, but then the crops can fly up onto the half slabs. So just leave the potatoes there and then come back when they're ready and flood them down and plant some more when we need some more, but we have tons now. So yeah, pretty cool if I do say so myself. So I think that is about a good place to end it now that I have shown it off. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked my video, give me a like and maybe a favorite. I hope to see you again for the next episode tomorrow. So yeah, bye.